Okay, this one will be the vector question. Alright, of course you have to know what is the meaning for unit vector. Unit vector means just vector divided by magnitudes of the vector. Mean the vector divided by length of it lah. Okay, because magnitude is length. Alright, so the question say unit vector in the direction of 2x is this one. So I'm going to do something like 2x. 2x first. So 2x basically equals to 2h and 2k. So if unit vector of 2x, that means if unit vector of 2x is basically will equals to unit vector of 2x, basically equals to vector of 2x divided by the magnitude of it. So I will do the magnitude first. So magnitude of 2x, step by step lah. If I do like this, you're going to be very confused. Okay, I will do the magnitude of 2x first. It's just square root of 2h squared plus 2k squared. Okay, so it will be square root of 4h squared plus 4k squared. No, unit vector is find a length lah. We shouldn't include h and k into it. What am I doing here? I'm sorry. So yeah, unit vector is the value in front of it, and then yeah, this is basically square root 2 square plus 2 square. It's just square root of 4 plus 4 square root 8. Alright, this is the length of it. Because length normally we do not take h and k. Okay, so yeah, so we need to find the magnitude of it. So what the question is trying to say, the unit vector of 2h. So if I write the unit vector of 2h, unit vector of 2h, I will do like this. Unit vector of 2h equals to 1 over square root 8 multiple with the vector, which is h and k. Okay, I'm going to use this one compared to the things that given over here. They say equals to 2 over 3. That's mean just now I'm correct. It's like this. Okay, let me redo the whole question. I'm sorry about this one. Okay, because just now I'm so confused about this one. This is column vector. Column vector normally we'll do like this. Okay, column vector, let's say I will do something like 2 and 5. This one is called column vector. Column vector mean 2 and 5 basically is the vector basically will move 2 units here, 5 units here. The vector will look like this. Okay, so yeah, this is 2, this is 5. So h and k basically is a constant value. Just now I thought h and k is not the constant value. I didn't read the question carefully. Okay, so I know unit vector basically this one is the magnitude multiple with the vector of x. So just now I do the magnitude of 2x, and I wish I got the things correct. It's just square root of 2h squared plus 2k squared. So from here, the whole thing should equals to 2 over 3. So therefore, square root of 4h squared plus 4k squared equal to this one. So I move the square root to the other side, becomes square. So 4 over 9 will equal to 4h squared plus 4k squared. This is k. So I will divide 4 for everything. So 1 over 9 will equal to h squared plus k squared. Okay, then I will need another information in order to solve it. And then the question gives us y equal to this one. Then the question asks us to find the value of, okay, so what I will do is I will do a 3y square also. Why the 2-mark question is so hard one? Am I do something wrong? I'm not sure. Okay, so I do the 3y first equals to 3 multiple y equal to 3h. Okay, so magnitude of 3y basically is just square root of 3k squared. Even is negative, yeah, it's just square plus 3h squared. So basically, what over here you will get something like this. Square root of 9, you will get square root of 9k squared plus 9h squared. And then I will factorize out the 9. I will get k squared plus h squared. And I know k squared plus h squared basically equals to 1 over 9. So this is square root of 9 multiple 1 over 9, which is 1. So it's square root of 1. So the final answer should be 1. I don't know. Is the final answer is 1 over here? Where's the 3 go? The final answer is 9 over 2. Yes, 2 mark only. This is like overkill, man. Anyways, let me see. Do I do anything wrong? 2x is just 2 multiple this one. 4 and 4. Square root move together, 4 over 9. 4 over 9, this one is I divided by 4 for every single one. I get 1 over 9 equal to h over k. Yeah. 9k squared and 9h squared, square root equal to this one. So this one, k squared plus h squared equal to 1 over 9 is equal to 1. Equal to square root of 2h squared plus 3k. Why it will become 3k? Because if I 2x, that means I multiple 2 into the both one. I 2 multiple x, this one should be 2 and 2. It shouldn't be 3 what? Unit vector. Unit vector, that means 2 over 3 basically is the... Oh... I know why already. Okay, if you're wrong about this question, you can be forgive because this question, yeah, the unit vector itself over here, because unit vector is always must be, okay, let's say unit vector is something like 1 over the distance over the thing, right? So over here, the unit vector, they start at 2 over 3 here. I thought 2 over 3 itself is a magnitude, which is wrong. Which is what you will need to do over here is, okay, let me explain my unit vector first. This is vector A over magnitude A. So that means this is 1 over magnitude A multiple with vector A, correct or not? So if you want to assume the front here is the unit vector, is the magnitude, what you need to do is you must make this one equal to 1 over something. So what you can do is you have to make the 2 over 3 into 1 over something. So yeah, you can do like this, which is you can multiply the 2 into here, so you left 1 over 3 equals to 2h and 2k. Okay, then what you can do is, because 2x is equal to 2 multiple h and k, isn't it? So I understand this 2x basically equal to 2h over 2k. So for magnitude of 2x, basically it's just the same thing, square root of 2h squared plus 2k squared. So from here, the whole thing should equals to 1 over 3. I think so. 1 over 3. And then this one is just the square root. I move here, become square. And then this is 4h squared plus 4k squared. Then I do the same thing. Is it the same? It's still 1 over 9. Oh no, it's not the same. This is 1 over 9. I factorize out the 4. This is h squared plus k squared. So I move the 4 to the other side. This is 1 over 36 equal to h squared plus k squared. Then I do the same thing for just now. So the magnitude of 3y, because just now I already showed, this one basically you will get the square root of 9k squared plus 9h squared. Then I will factorize out the k squared and h squared. I factorize out the 9, sorry. So I get this one. So this one itself is equals to 1 over 36. So this one itself should equals to 1 over 4. Should equal to square root of 9 over 34. 6 is 1 over 4. Answer should be 1 over 2. Just now, what you say about the answer? The answer is 9 over 2. Then I have no idea how to do this one. What happened for this question? Am I doing anything wrong here? Yup. The 2-mark questions. Is there any easier way to do this one? Magnitude. Unless we do not use magnitude to do, we use comparison. So its magnitude for h and k is 1 over 3. Magnitude for 2h is 1 over 3 distance. Let's see. Its magnitude for 2x equals to 1 over 3. This one is 2x and 2y. Let me check the answer out, because seriously, this question, I think they have some specific way to do, but I'm not so sure how they do this one. I do check the marking scheme. However, I think the marking scheme got something wrong. Yes, magnitudes of x. Okay, they changed the 2 over 3 to 3 over 2 because it's 1 over. Acceptable. Okay, I think this question, the answer should be 1 over 2. But I will double check with my answer with marking scheme answer. Because the marking scheme answer, basically, they ignore about the 2 here. They ignore about the 2, mean 2x. They just use the x to do. Because the marking scheme actually says the magnitude of x is equals to 3 over 2. And then they use this one to solve the other one. But the problem is this is the unit vector of 2x. So this magnitude itself is basically is for the 2x. So I don't think the 9 over 2 is the correct answer. However, I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, I will make a specific video for this question after today. Okay, so yeah, do not waste the time because we waste too much time on this question. It's just 2 marks. So yeah, so you all just stay tuned in my YouTube, and then yeah, I will update about this video soon. But so far, I think the 1 over 2 should be correct. But anyways, yeah. So we move on to the next question first lah. Yeah. Okay. So for this one, okay, we have the thing over here. I try to write in the column vector first. OQ equals to 9, 4, and OR basically will equals to 6, negative 1. Okay, the question asks you to find a midpoint. So, okay, OQ basically same meaning with coordinate Q. Whenever they start from O, as long as O is the origin. So this one I can call it 9, 4. So OR is same meaning with R. So this one is basically is 6 and negative 1. So therefore, the question say Q is basically is a midpoint of PR. So that means in this case I have Q, I have R, I do not have P. So P is something like X and Y. So since Q is the midpoint, so so I will use a midpoint formula first. So I say x plus 6, so I wish up plus q divided by 2, I should be able to get a 9. Okay, so and then for y value is y going to plus with -1, which is -1 over 2, I should be able to get 4. Now we solve this two equation. This is x plus 6 equals to 18, so x will equals to 12. This one y minus 1 will equals to a, y will equals to 9. So therefore, for coordinate p, you will get is 12 and 9. But then I want to write in the vector form, so I will say OP is equals to 12, 9. Then therefore, I will say, I will write in the P and Q form, so OP equals to 12i plus 9j. Okay, this is, I think use the column vector method to solve, it will be very easy. And I think this one must be the correct answer, because this question is very easy only. Okay, so let's move on. You have any question, you can stop me. If not, I'm going to move on. Because it's 4 p.m. already. I still have half an hour, but then I still have I still have 10 questions to go. Mark logic 2 mark 3 mark. Yeah, you cannot use this logic in the hot question. Some hot questions just 3 or 2 or 4 mark, but you're going to do like crazy. Anyway, let's move on. So the question tell you this is isosceles triangle. So I know isosceles triangle, that means they have the same angle. So this one is 0.52 also. 0.52. Okay, so I can get this angle easily, but I'm not sure I need it or not. So the question says OP and PQ is 2:3. This is 2, this is ratio 3. Okay, so the length of QR is the arc length of QR is 13. This is 13 centimeter. Alright, so this is cm, this is ratio. Okay, so find the area of shaded region. So okay, I will need to use the arc length to basically find my radius first. So arc length, I know S equals to r theta. My arc length is 30. R is unknown, but I know my R is basically is OQ. I'm going to write OQ here. This is my R, and my angle is 0.52. So I can know the length of OQ easily by using 13 divided by 0.52. Then use calculator for this one. 13 divided by 0.52. Yeah, it's 25. If this is 25 centimeter, I'm going to divide into a ratio. Assume this is 25 cm. If I divide 5, because the ratio here is 5, so what I know over here, at least I know this is 10 cm, and this one will be 15 cm. Okay, this is just a simple ratio question. So I know OP is 10, PQ is 15. Alright, so okay, now I need to find the area of sector. Area of sector, first idea is I use the whole sector minus the area of triangle. Okay, I'm going to use the whole sector minus my triangle. Okay, my drawing is extremely bad on my drawing. Okay, anyways, so I just give you some ideas, then I'm going to work it out. So I can easily get the area of sector. Area of sector is just, okay, so sector, area of sector is just half r square. My r is 25. Theta is 0.52. Half r square theta. So yeah, this one use calculator to solve first. 25 square multiple 0.52 divided by 2. So it's 162.5. And then I need to find the area of triangle also. Area of triangle. Of course, you can write like this, or you want to write triangle is fine. It's just half AB sine C. Alright, so half A is 10, B is 10 also, okay? 10. And sine, I want to get this angle. This angle basically is pi minus double of 0.52. Okay? Or you can find this angle first. Because for the one triangle is 180, right? 180 we call it pi in radian. So you minus 0.52, you minus 0.52. But I simplify, say pi minus 2 0.52. Okay, so yeah, so pi minus 2 multiple 0.52. So yeah, the radian, the angle for P, I guess should be I guess is 2.1 it's 2.1 lah. I use 2.10. Okay, 2.10 radian. So yeah, then I press the calculator. Science answer. Okay, multiple 10 divided by 2. Yeah, it's 43.12. This is area of triangle. So therefore, area of shaded region, it should be 162.5 minus 43.12. Yeah, then you should be able to get the correct answer. 162.5 minus answer, it should be 119.38 centimeter square. Okay, it's not too hard, but then you just need to understand some basic idea. For the area of triangle, I use the formula is 1 over 2 AB sine C. Okay, remember this formula. This formula, as long as you have triangle, this is A, this is B, this is angle on the middle, C. Okay, this is how I use the area of triangle. I mean the formula of triangle to find the area. Alright, so I move on to the next one. 17. Okay, for this question, yeah, you have the size of oyster, and then the pearl actually will grow in the shapes. Okay, and then radius and something like this. It's first month, second month, third month, fourth month. So over here, my time, I just assume each one is equals to 1 month. That's mean the rate, because I will need to find the rate lah, because it actually increased in every 1 month, right? This is not the progression question, okay? This is differentiation question. Okay, the question said the radius increased at a constant rate. Find the rate of change of the surface area. So the first thing is I want to know the dr dt first. Dr over dt. So that's mean dr dt mean each month how much the radius actually change. So you can see each month basically they plus 0.2 mm. Do you see? Each month they plus 0.2. So the rate of change will be 0.2 mm per month. Okay? Then the question asks us to find rate of change of area. That means I will need to find dA dt. So I will form the change rule first. I draw two lines and multiple here. This is dA, the bottom is dt. Obviously we got one more unknown, which is dr and dr. So I have dr dt already, is 0.2, but then I will need to find dA dr. So I know area for the circle is pi r square. So dA dr will equals to 2 pi r. And I have my r value, which is 6. So 2 pi 6. So my dA dr equals to 12 pi. So I just substitute everything I have. So this is 12 pi multiple 0.2. Then you should be able to get 2.4 pi. And then this one should be mm square per month. Yep, should be. Is it 12 multiple 0.2 equal to 2.4? Yep. So this is how we solve this kind of question. Yeah, this is change rule. In rate of change chapter, you just go to see rate of change and then you can easily find the change rule. Okay. Why the answer is 9? Yeah, I think you have to multiple pi lah. Because if you multiple pi is still not 9.6. Area. Oh, because they want the surface area of sphere, not the circle. Then I'm wrong. Because surface area of sphere is 4 pi r square. I thought this is 2D. Now I realize this is 3D. Okay, if this is 3D, yeah, because I didn't read the question carefully. Surface area of the sphere is A equal 4 pi r square. Then I will have some wrong answer here. So let me redo it again. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I differentiate this one. I get 9 pi r. My r is 6. So this is 54 pi. Is it 54 pi? Nice. Hey, why I got 9? I have no idea what's wrong with my brain. Yeah, 2 multiple 4 should be 8. This is 8 pi r. Okay, so when r is 6, this is 48 pi. Alright, so this is 48 pi. Am I do something wrong? I don't know. Okay, this is 48 pi multiple 0.2. Still, I get 24 pi. I didn't get 9.6 pi. Given a radius at increase at a constant, find the rate of change of the surface area of the sphere when r equals to 6. Find the rate of change of the surface area. It grow. Let me see. The question say about the time grow in the culture. The sphere will grow in the shape with a radius of 6. Given a radius increase at a constant rate, find the rate of change of the surface area when r equals to 6 mm. Yeah, there's not much information. I got. You press one time. 6 multiple 8 multiple 0.2. What's wrong? 6 multiple 8 multiple 0.2 is 9.6. Eh? Which part I got wrong? 48 multiple 0.2. Yeah. Yeah, my answer is correct. I thought this is 0.5. This is 0.2. Press the calculator wrongly. Sorry about this. Yeah, 9.6 pi. Correct. So this one will be mm square per month. Yeah. Because I thought 0.2 equals to 1 over 2. 0.2 is not 1 over 2. 0.2 is 1 over 5. This is what happens when you do too much of math. Okay, we break for 1 minute. Just give me drink some water. I talk non-stop about 2 hours. 1.5 hours, I mean. Yeah, they always told me that the Mara paper is hard. Now I believe. Some question is quite hard. Yeah, yesterday actually I sleep at 4 a.m. Anyways, That's why I have no idea why the Malaysia want to subtly add in the hot question. I know the higher order thinking skill question is good for students in order to improve their critical thinking. However, most of the students in Malaysia, they are not being trained to critical thinking. I mean from their primary to the secondary. Different with Cambridge, because actually I'm teaching the Cambridge. Most of the students are being trained to think critically when they are young. Mean they are in 8 years old, 9 years old, they start to do the critical thinking question. But in Malaysia, most of us, we used to the easy question already, and then suddenly from 5 they add in something called hot question. So I think for most of the students who currently studying from 5 is quite suffering for the hot questions. But anyways, I think it's good for you. Even it's not good for your mark, but it's good for you to think critically, because this is what happens when you go to university. Most of the time you will need to think critically. But no worry, it's very hard to fail MF, because I heard the boundary of passing mark is very, very low. Yeah, you can easily pass, so don't worry so much about that. Yeah, but if possible, trying to score well in MF. Somehow, if you study engineer or you study doctor, a lot of subjects actually you need MF. Yeah, if you go to university, you'll find out MF actually is much more important than what you think. But a lot of students think MF is not important because I'm not going to touch math in the future. But then you will find out somehow you will need some math or MF things. Even when you study architecture or something like this, you will still need this. Okay, anyways, yeah, let's continue. Yeah, I hope I can finish. I have few more questions to go. Until 25, I have 7 more questions. Okay, so let's come back to question 18. This is trigo question. And then when they say question x must between 0 to 360, the question trying to say actually 4 quadrant also include, okay, because from 0 to 360. So of course I know I have the all positive, sine positive, tangent positive, cos positive, all sine teacher credit or something like this lah. Okay, so yeah, you will need this to solve this one. Alright, so I will solve this one first. So 8 tangent x minus cotangent is 1 over tangent x minus 2 equals to 0. Then I will let tangent x equals to m lah. Make the whole equation look easy. This is 8m minus 1 over m minus 2 equals to 0. I multiple m for every single one. This is 8m squared minus 1 minus 2m equals to 0. I rearrange it. 8m squared minus 2m minus 1 equals to 0. And then I factorize it. 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. Yeah, I think you can factorize it. This is 4m and 2m equals to 0. 1, I can only put 1 and 1. I will get negative, so this is negative, this is positive. So basically, m will equals to negative 1 over 4, or m will equals to 1 over 2. And then now what is my m? My m is tangent x equals to negative 1 over 4. This is my tangent x will equals to 1 over 2. Okay, so I will solve the tangent x equals to negative 1 over 4. Tangent will get negative in which quadrant? In first and second and last. Okay, these two quadrant tangent will get negative. However, for most of the time whenever you see tangent will get negative, you always need to find a reference angle first. Reference angle, how to find a reference angle? Basically, you move the tangent to the other side, means shift tangent. You ignore the negative value, which is 1 over 4. You just press the calculator using this one to find the reference angle. So I do shift tangent 1 over 4. I basically need to change my calculator to degree. Shift tangent 1 over 4. It will be 14.04 degree. So, but reference angle is not your answer. I mean, it's not your answer at all. It's just for you to refer to find your negative quadrant angle. So, I know in the second quadrant is 180 minus angle. This one will be 360 minus angle. So this is my angle. It's 14.04. So what I want to do is I will use 118 minus this one. So I will say 180 minus 14.04. So I will get the angle is 165.96. And the second one will be 360 minus angle minus 14.04. So I will get is 345.96. Okay, then the next one, tangent is positive, very easy. Positive will be first and third. First is just the angle. Third will be 180 plus angle. Okay, so I just do shift tangent 1 over 2. Shift tangent 1 over 2. It's just 26.57. 26.57. This is my angle. So my second angle is just 180 plus this one. So which is 206.57. Okay, so this is all your answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should have 4 answers for this question. Okay, any question for trigo question? If no, we're going to move on to the next one. Can write minutes in exam or not? Yes, I think should be okay one. Because you write minutes, you are not actually changing the value. So you write minutes, you should be correct also. But most of the time, I just write degree lah. It's easier. Okay, so number 19. The equation of the curve is given. Find the equation of tangent to the curve, where the curve will intersect at the y-axis. Alright, so okay, some information you will need to understand. First, whenever intersect on the y-axis, this one means x equal to 0. Okay, means all the coordinate on the y-axis, the x is 0. Okay, if you still do not understand, I can show you. Let's say this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. This coordinate we call what? We call 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 1. Correct or not? So that means everything on the y-axis, x is equal to 0. So this is for sure. Alright. Then the second information is, I do teach about how to find equation of tangent in my video. First step is you do the dy dx. Second step, you substitute your x value into your dy dx. Third step is you have to find your coordinate, mean you have to coordinate x and y. And then the fourth step is dy dx actually means gradient, right? You substitute your gradient and coordinate into this formula, y minus y1 equals to mx minus x1. Okay, this is the fourth step to find the equation of tangent. Yes, I will put the video to the YouTube by tomorrow, maybe. Okay, so yeah, good luck for your bio class. Bye bye. Okay, so yeah, I will follow this four step. So the first thing is this y equals to x cubed minus 7x plus 6. So therefore dy dx is equals to 3x squared minus 7. And then I substitute my x value. What is my x value? My x is 0. So my dy dx equals to negative 7. So dy dx actually same meanings with gradient. Okay, so and then I will need to find my y. I have my x equal to 0, but I do not know my y. So I'm going to substitute 0 into the y here. So y equals to 0 minus 0 plus 6. I substitute into here. 0 cubed minus 7, 0. Okay, so y equals to 6. Then I have my coordinate now. My coordinate actually is 0, 6. Okay, so I have gradient, I have coordinate, I can do this one. So y minus 6 equals to my gradient, negative 7, x minus 0. So therefore y minus 6 equals to negative 7x. Y will equals to negative 7x plus 6. You see, you just follow the step 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you can easily get the equation of tangent. It's very easy. Okay, do you have any problem? If not, we move on to 20. I see someone is typing. Okay, if no question, I'm going to move on to the next one. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, for this one. Okay, so yeah, this one I will call it hot question also because it seldom has question like this in the SPM past year. Anyways, I will explain about this one. So for this question, you have y equal to this one and your dy dx equal to this one, and you have integration for this one. But okay, so over here I will need to find the possible values of k. So you know to solve this one, you see basically they give us 3 equations. So I actually need to use all the 3 equations. So over here I will start using from this one. Not necessarily product rule, because 3 mark only. Product rule going to waste you a lot of time. But you can use product rule maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, I will copy this one. 1 over 2 fx. Okay, then what I do next is basically I will integrate both sides. Because the question asked me to integrate fx one. I'll integrate both sides. And then I will add the limit for it. So I will get 0 to k. That means here it will be 0 to k also. Okay, so the next step is basically I move the 1 over 2 to the other side, become 2. And I know my integration, integrate dy dx, I say a lot of time already. Whenever you integrate dy dx, you will get y. Okay, you integrate dy dx, you will get y. So you integrate dy dx, you will get y. Your y is actually x squared over x minus 2. And the limit over here is given is from 0 to k. Okay, the 1 over 2 I moved to the other side already. And then I got this one. Integrate 0 to k fx. Integrate 0 to k fx, the value is given equals to negative 9. The whole thing over here equals to negative 9. Okay, then I just need to solve this one. Actually, I can move the 2 back to this side. So it's 9 over 2 also again. So then I substitute k into the x. So it's called k squared over k minus 2. I substitute 0 into here. Basically, I will get 0. So minus 0. So I solve this one. So k squared, a crossover multiple lah. So 2k squared equals to negative 9k plus 18. Okay, basically you solve this equation. So 2k squared plus 9k, this is k, why right until x already. Plus 9k minus 18 equals to 0. Then I factorize it. 0. So this one is 2k. This one is k. I will get 19. I will use... I will get 9. 9 and 2. 3 and 6. 3 and 6. 6 is 18. 18 minus 3. 3 and 6. 6 is 12. 12, yeah, correct. 3 and 6. So, yeah, I want to get positive. So, this one will be positive. This one will be negative. So, therefore, k will equals to 3 over 2. Or k will equals to negative 6. Okay? Yeah, this is how we do the question like this. Am I doing something wrong? Is my answer correct? Which part I got wrong? Negative, negative, negative 9. Is it correct? Okay. Okay, so let's move on then. Okay, 21. A bag contains 6 red balls, 2 yellow balls. If 3 balls are drawn at random from the bag without replacement, calculate the probability at least 2 red color. So now I have 6 red color and then I have 2 yellow color. Okay, so now they want to take 3 balls. To calculate the probability that exactly 2 is red. So that means I can have something like this. This is red color. Red color. The last one is not the red color. Or the first one is red color. Second one is not the red color. Last one is red color. Or the first one is not the red color. Second and last one is red color. You only have 3 possibilities here. Okay. So what I will do is, okay, my red color I have 6, right? So if I first one I take is 6. The second one I take total will be 8 color, 8 ball, right? So over 8. So the second one I choose the red again, it will minus 1, correct or not? Because without replacement so the total will minus 1 also. And if you have not the red color has 6, not the red color is 2 only. So 2, since total you minus 2 already, minus 1 already, you need to minus again. Okay, and then the whole thing I will multiple 3 because the other 2 actually you have same possibility also. Okay, if you work this one out, that means this one you will get 6, 2, this one is 5, and then the bottom is always 8, 7, 6. So actually it's the same thing because it's multiple. So you see, not the red color you have 2, red color you have 6, then you get 5, then the total is still 8, 7, 6. So basically they are all the same thing. So I will straight away multiple 3 will be faster. Then I can get the correct answer. So yeah, I just use calculator lah. 6 times 5 times 2, 60 times 3, 180 over 8 times 7 times 6, 336. Then I can simplify. 180 divide my answer. I will get 15 over 28. Right, this question is not very hard, so you just need to understand how to solve this kind of question. Is my answer correct? Should be correct, right? If no problem, I move on. Okay, good. The next one. This is integration and this is volume. Alright, so the question gives you a curve. The equation of curve is basically this one. So I do not love to have my curve in terms of 2y, so I may move the 2 to the other side. Y will equals to 1 over 2 x squared plus k over 2. Okay, I always make y as a subject because later maybe I need to integrate or something like this. Alright, so okay, given that the volume generated by the shaded region rotate 360 about the y-axis. Okay, now I regret I make y as subject. Because if I rotate on the y-axis, in order to get the volume, the formula is pi, and then this is anything lah, a to b. And then here, I rotate on the y-axis, here need to be x squared, and then dy. So that means I need to make x squared as a subject. So, I do not want to make my y as subject like this. I want to make x squared as a subject. So, I will say 2y minus k equals to x squared. Alright, so because I will need to integrate x squared, so I make the x squared as a subject. Alright, then I will start to do this one. So the question say the volume actually will give you 4 pi. I got the volume is 4 pi. And then find the values of k. So this is from 1 to k, isn't it? Or I can say from k to 1. Because k is a smaller value, right? So I move the pi here. And then this one over here is from smaller value to bigger value. And what is x squared? Is 2y minus k dy. Alright, pi and pi and simplify lah. So therefore, I will integrate this one. Here left 4. I integrate this one, I will get basically, I get 2y squared over 2. I integrate k, I get negative ky. And the whole thing will become 1k. Alright, then 2 and 2 I can simplify lah, obviously. So this one called 4 equals to, I substitute 1 first. Is 1 minus k. Minus, yeah, I substitute k into here. It will be k squared minus k squared. Why so weird one? K squared minus k squared. Okay. That's k squared minus k squared. So k squared minus k squared is 0. So I left 4 equals to 1 minus k. K equals to negative 3. Is my answer correct? Why suddenly this one becomes so easy? I thought this one is quite hard. Yeah. Is my answer correct? Okay, good. Then let's move on. Yes, we almost finished. It's 23 already. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Sometimes 4-mark question is very easy. And the 2-mark one is so hard. Okay, so let's move on to this one. Okay, this one actually is quite easy, but then he's trying to make it like very hard. I'm not sure why they want to give you a notification. Anyway, we just go through the question. Diagram 23 will show a notice by the deputy principal of the academy affair to all Form 4 students. So attention to all Form 4 students, we are happy to inform you that a book fair will be held at our school. Below are the details of the book fair. So the book fair is on a Saturday, it's on a November 14, 2015. Day 1 Badana, and the participants will be Mutiara Bookstore and Crystal Bookstore. All Form 4 students are required to buy 3 different novels. This is the only important thing over here. Regard deputy principal of the academy affair. So yeah, you only need to focus on those. I draw a bracket one. I draw a circle. I mean I draw a rectangle. Okay, given that 6 Malay and 4 English novel available at the book fair, find the number of where you can choosing. Yeah, this is combination basically. You have 6 Malay novel and 4 English novel. If without restriction, you want to choose 3 novel, it's just 10 book, you choose 3. That's all. Because total you have 10 book, right? 6 Malay and 4 English. Then you see 3. You use a calculator equals to 120. Okay. Then at least one of the novel is Malay. So if at least one of the novel is Malay means what? If I choose 3 book, that means I need to have 1 Malay, 2 English, or 2 Malay, 1 English, or 3 also Malay, 0 English. The second one should be English. This is E. Okay, because at least 1 Malay means I can have 1 Malay, 2 Malay, or 3 Malay, isn't it? This is the meaning of at least 1 Malay. So I will form this one. If I want to have 1 Malay only, 6 Malay book here, I will choose 1. I have multiple 4 English book here, I choose 2. Okay, this one is same. 6 Malay, I choose 2. 4 English, I choose 1. Okay, this one is 6 Malay, I choose 3. And 4 English, I choose 0. And then all the 3 answers I plus together. That's all. So I will do very quick. So 6C1 times 4C2. The first one I will get is 36. The second one, 6C2 times 4C1, I will get 60. So the last one is 6C3 times 4C1 is 20. So this one is 68116. Total you have 116 way to choose 3 novel from 10 different books. Okay, this is combination, yes. Is my answer correct? Yes, good. Then I'm going to move on. It's not really hard. This one is just a combination question, but then it just give you more information to try to confuse you. Yes, last second question. Okay, a test is consists of 20 multiple choice question. Each question is provide with m possible response, okay, which only one is correct. That means it's like multiple question we do like A, B, C, D. If only one answer is correct, this one the possibility called 1/4, correct or not? That's mean in this case, the doesn't tell you it's 4 or 5. Maybe you can have A, B, C, D, E, correct or not? So then you have 5 at the bottom here. That means now your probability of choosing the correct answer will be 1/m, because m is the possible response. Okay, depend how many possible you have. If you have A, B, C, D, possible will be 4. If you have A, B, C, D, E, your possible will be 5. Okay, this is what question trying to say. And then n is 20, you have 20 questions here. Okay, which is one is correct. Okay, a student choose to guess the answer for all question. So they just guess that for all question, the mean of the number of the correct answer is 4. So mean over here actually means, okay, when you see mean, you have so many possibility. However, from here, I know this is not the statistic topic. This is probability distribution topic. So if for probability distribution, the mean basically will mean NP. Okay, variance will mean NPQ. And the standard deviation will actually mean square root of NPQ. Okay, so I want to find the mean is very easy. The P is not given, so we need to find the P, but we know mean is 4. So since mean equals to 4, so n I have is 20, P will be unknown. So P basically is 4/20, which is 1/5. But m is not 1/5, because just now I say m is 1 out of 5, right? So basically m is equals to 5. You're just comparing 1 and 1/5 with m, so m is basically equals to 5. Alright, then the question asks about standard deviation. So since P is equals to 1/5, I know Q is equals to 1 minus P, which is 1 minus 1/5. Q equals to 4/5. Then I can do standard deviation easily. Standard deviation equals to square root of n P 1/5, Q 4/5. Alright, then you just use the calculator to solve this one. So it's 80 divided by 25. So you will get standard deviation is 3.2. Okay, this 2-mark question is easy also. But some students might get wrong about m lah, because they would thought m is just 1/5. M is not 1/5, because the question says each question is provide m possible response. We cannot have 1/5 possible response. It doesn't make sense, right? It's 1.7. Huh? Am I press calc? Oh, I forget the square root. My bad. Yeah. Thanks, Natalie, for reminding me about this. Yeah, I forget the square root. Yeah, it's 1.7889. Yep. Yeah, we go to the last question. Okay, this question, obviously we see bell-shaped diagram is a probability distribution, but I think this one is, you can consider it as a hard question also, because it's quite different with what you learn normally. Okay, so the mark of the geography test for the group of the students are normally distributed in a diagram 25. So it show the graph of the mark. So basically the middle line, I know this is mean. So the question trying to tell you the average means is 60. Alright. And AB is a acid symmetry. Okay, so you know it's symmetry. So the probability here is 0.5 and 0.5. This is just the bell-shaped diagram. So standard deviation is given. Standard deviation is equal to 2.5. If 2.28% of students obtain less than K mark. So if less than, I know this Z value table need to go this direction. So I assume it's over here. K is here. Because here need to be 2.28%. 2.28% means what? If I change into the percentage, I need to divide 100. This one means 0.0228% probability. Okay, because percentage and probability is highly related one. So I change percentage into probability is 0.0228. So that means from here, okay, obviously this is not yet the Z value. So what I want to do is, I know Z will less than, because K is over here, I will assume, okay, here I will call it K minus mean over standard deviation. I will get negative, I will get 0.0228. However, because over here, the K should have the negative value. Because over here is negative, here is positive. Okay, so therefore, I will add a negative for it. Okay, this is not K. If I say K is so wrong, this is K minus 60 over 2.5. If I assume this is exact value table, so this is K minus 60 over 2.5. Okay, if I assume this is exact value table, so this one is the negative version, this is positive version. Okay, if I say like this, it makes more sense now. Alright, but you know, if you go into the exact value table, there's no way you can do the negative. So I can teach you something like this. If you see the negative and less than, you can straight away change it to positive and bigger. So this is K bigger than something. The something here I call it M lah. Mean M equals to the whole thing here. It's easier for me to explain. Equal to 0.0228. Then you will need to go into your graph, your Z value table to find 0.0228, right? 0.0228. Where is 0.0228? 0.0228 should be somewhere here. 0.0232. Okay, I see it. It's over here. Do you see that? It's 2.0. It's 2. Yep. Is equal to 2. So, therefore, I know this is 0.0228. So I know M is equals to 2. What's my M? My M is K minus 60 over 2.5 equals to 2. So therefore, K minus 60 equals to 5. So my K equals to 65. Oh, this is negative 2, sorry. Because I said 2 actually is here, but the actual value, this one should be negative 2. So this one should be negative 2. So this one will be negative 5. So this one will be negative 5 plus 60 is negative, is positive 55. Yeah, so the answer will be 55. Okay. Okay, I just want to explain something. Why the less and negative I can change to bigger? Because this, if this is bell-shaped diagram, if I draw the bell-shaped diagram like this, okay, this is the middle line. This value over here will same with this value is over here. As long as this is negative K and this is K. I just use a K, just assume. So you see, is for probability, if Z is less than negative K, actually it's the same area. Mean the probability here will be same area with probability for Z is bigger than K. Because Z is bigger than K will be this area, right? So this area and this area will be the same as long as they are the K. So therefore, this is the reason why we see negative and less, then we can change it, become bigger, and the value will change to positive. Okay, you can just remember this one lah. It's quite useful one normally. And over here, because we get the value, this one is 2. But 2 over here, you have to analyze from the diagram, because this is Z value table. In front, before the mean here, this one should be negative value. So this is negative 2, this is 2. Even, although both of this one also give you the same probability, 0.0228. This one over here also give you 0 0.0228. But then you can have two values of k, two possible values of k, which is -2 and 2. So in this case, we take -2. Alright, I hope this one makes sense for you. And therefore, you get the value is 55. Because just now, if I take 2, I get 65. 65 is above, is beyond 60, so I know my answer is wrong. If beyond 60 here, let's say I call this one 65. If less than, I go this direction, my probability definitely is more than 0.5, because half of here will be 0.5. So if above the mean already, my probability definitely is more than 0.5. So it doesn't make sense if I say my probability is 0.0228. Okay? So I hope you understand about probability distribution. If you not understand, actually I have quite a lot of video about probability distribution, so you can check it out. And I think that's all for today. Before I end the virtual class, anything you want to ask me? Yeah, not bad. I just spent 2 hours and 10 minutes or 2 hours and 5 minutes to finish 25 questions, plus the discussion. If I do it myself, it can be faster. Yeah, anything you want to ask me before I end the class today? And I just realized talk non-stop for 2 hours is quite suffering. You serious? I thought until finish already you can't understand anything. Then I guess you have to go back to the basic lah. Because when I discuss about the virtual class, it's very hard for me to actually go until very basic for all the questions because it's not enough time. Maybe if I have 4 or 5 hours, then I can explain very basic of each of the question. But when I discuss this paper, that's not possible. Yeah, it's not too late because the passing mark in SPM is very low. So what you can do now is you go to you focus on few chapter lah. Maybe you focus to 5 to 6 chapter which you have confidence on it, and then you just make sure those 4 or 5 chapter you can do very well. And then yeah, I think you can easily get a C or B. But just make sure, because a lot of students, they will make the mistake is they're trying to understand all the chapter. But if you are already very weak in MF, so I will actually suggest you actually focus on few chapter and you make sure you 100% you can do all the question on few chapter. It's better than all the chapter you only know 20% or 30%. Then end up the question coming out is not in the percent you know, though, so end up you cannot do also. Teacher, all passing mark will be 4 now. Yeah, basically, if the hot question coming in, I think a lot of students also cannot get very high mark. If a lot of students cannot get very high mark, so end up the boundary will drop down again. So the boundary will drop down again. So end up the passing mark will be even low. But anyways, you shouldn't expect the passing mark low. You should try your best to do as good as you can. As a teacher, I should say something positive, right? If the passing mark for MF is 8%, roughly how much the mark for an A? I think it's roughly 60 to 65. Yeah. Yeah, so even you pass the MF, you shouldn't feel very proud. If the 8 mark is passing mark, both paper you only can get 8 mark, that means each paper you wrong about 92 mark. This is nothing you should feel proud of. Yeah, at least you aim for C. Yeah, if you can get for A or A plus, it will be very good. Yeah, anyways, let me stop the screen recorder first because I forget I will upload to YouTube and then the student actually will see our chat. We are chatting right now.